when RG3 jumps on to the hate train or to the angry train and now follows along with what we saw from Keith Olbermann, what we saw from Dave Portnoy, as they poured on to Angel Reese to make her the villain in Caitlin Clark's heroic or hero story.
Right.
The one thing we know about RG3 is he's not having conversations at his home about what Black women have to endure in this country, about what young Black women and athletes like Angel Reese have had to deal with being on the opposite side of Caitlin Clark's rise and ascension into stardom. And a ton of her fandom has come along with some racial bias or some racial pieces to why people love her so much. And so now if you're RG3, when is the last time within your household you've had a conversation about what she's dealing with? You haven't been able to do that because in both of your marriages, you've been married to white women. You haven't had opportunities to have those conversations to educate you on what they're feeling, what Black women deal with, what they're seeing when they think of a young Angel Reese. And the whole time that he's mimicking Angel Reese and bobbing his head and moving his neck while he's doing this whole piece, his wife is in the back amening and clapping. And so to me, it's just another situation that now this young lady has to deal with. When I worked with RG3, he would make all of these sort of corny jokes about milk and how much he loved it and how important it was. And he always points out on social media the color of his wife's skin, as if the color of her skin is what makes her special, as if the color of her skin is what makes her a good wife. But it also leads to what Black women deal with a lot from Black men who have chose to date or marry outside of their race. They always feel like they have to go the extra mile to prop up the woman that they're married or the woman that they're with over Black women by denigrating Black women. And I think this is what I'd like RG3 to know, that no matter how much he continues to echo the microaggressions of racists, he'll be no less Black than me.
You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
Well, Black and White Sports fans, guess who is #1 trending on X? It's actually ESPN's Ryan Clark. Out of all the things, man, that's been going on, if you guys have been following, Joe Biden has basically terminal cancer. No, Ryan Clark is beating that news. #1 trending votes. And people are cooking Ryan Clark for basically making a personal attack on RG3 because RG3 had comments about the Caitlin Clark, Angel Reese situation that Ryan Clark didn't agree with. And that clip of Ryan Clark, it's about 3 minutes and 40 seconds. He is going after RG3 because he doesn't want RG3 really speaking on Angel Reese because RG3 is married to a white woman. Yeah. Since RG3 is actually married to a white woman, according to Ryan Clark, he doesn't believe that RG3 is in touch with Black women. Now, last time I checked, guys, RG3 is Black, and I do believe RG3's mother is Black. Wow. Funny how that works, right? Funny how that works, man. Ryan Clark, man, is a clown. And there's so many people out there now, guys, that are calling for ESPN to fire this man. He's #1 trending right now, guys. And boy, I got to tell you, man, I thought this thing was just going to die. Nah. Ryan Clark has fired back again at RG3. Let's get into it, guys. So right over here on X, guys, you guys can see right here, trending. #1 NFL, Ryan Clark. Joe Biden is #2. Yeah. So right over here, man, a bunch of people want this man gone. Dove Kleiman here says, trending, many football fans are calling for ESPN to fire NFL analyst Ryan Clark. And of course, that's a video clip that RG3 put out responding to Ryan Clark saying, man, you crossed the line, you got personal. I mean, he's just getting cooked, man. This person says, of all the dumb things Ryan Clark said here, and there were a lot, like saying RG3 can't criticize Angel Reese because he's married to a white woman, the dumbest thing he said was Caitlin Clark isn't the face of the WNBA. The race obsession runs deep. I do believe he actually did say that Caitlin Clark is the most important player in the WNBA, but Asia Wilson is the best player. Right here, man, another one here says Ryan Clark definitely has stage 9 racism. And it has a picture here, a meme basically, says what stage 9 racism looks like. And it's a picture of Ryan Clark. And then right here, this next post here says, I think I figured out why Ryan Clark is upset at RG3 for having a white wife. And of course, right here, that is Ryan Clark's wife right there. And that is RG3's wife right there. So seems like this person is implying that Ryan Clark is jealous. And he's still getting cooked, guys. Ryan Clark is quite possibly the biggest fraud in sports media. It's insane how intellectual and articulate he thinks he is. It comes across as incredibly arrogant. Just listen to the cadence in his speech every episode and how he consistently paints himself as morally, spiritually, and racially superior. Ryan Clark tried to discredit RG3's Angel Reese comments because he has a white wife. He even went for the low blow, saying he's been married twice. What a stupid way to distract and deflect from the issue. So now only black men with black wives can speak about a black female basketball player. You seriously believe Caitlin Clark fans are racist? Do you even listen to yourself, Ryan? Do you really believe this is how a Christian should act? I would say this, man. Ryan Clark, man, maybe he should not speak on white women. You know why? Because he's not married to a white woman. So maybe he shouldn't be talking about Caitlin Clark then, right? If Ryan Clark wants to play that game, we can do it like that. But anyway, Ryan Clark now has fired back at RG3 because RG3 came out and said this. I'm just going to play some of this again just in case you guys didn't hear RG3's reply to Ryan Clark. Here we go.
Yo, what's up, everybody? It's your boy RG3, and I just wanted to get on here and talk to you guys because there's been a lot of buzz, a lot of conversations about my sports take that Angel Reese hates Caitlin Clark, which was purely based in basketball. But I think all of you know there's a line in life that you just simply don't cross. Wives and children are always off limits, and Ryan Clark has sprinted past that line. Ryan Clark didn't like my sports take that Angel Reese hates Caitlin Clark. And that's fine. It's okay. It's part of the game. Sports media, I'm going to have an opinion. This person might not agree with it. That person might not agree with it. But what you don't do is turn around and personally attack me and my family just because you don't agree with a sports opinion that is purely based off the sport. I didn't make it personal. But what that really shows is just how low of a person Ryan Clark is. But Ryan, you crossed the line, man. You made it personal and some. I really believe there should be no space in sports media for personal attacks. I've said it before. But certainly personal attacks against wife and children have always been off limits. Ryan, you attacked me and my family in a public forum on a level that shows just how low of a human being you are. You can disagree with me all you want. Challenge my takes, but keep my family and my wife out of it. That's a boundary that should always be respected, man. Always. Ryan Clark personally attacking me and my family because he disagreed with my sports opinion is a bad look for ESPN. It's cowardly, It's spineless and it's weak. Ryan Clark personally attacking me and my family. Personally, because he disagreed with my sports opinion, is a bad look for him as a man. I hope you get the help you need, brother.
Yeah, so you guys saw that right there. That is what RG3 said. Okay? So basically, guys, this is the woke attacking the woke. And RG3 is not as woke as Ryan Clark. So therefore, Ryan Clark puts out this statement right here, man. And this just tells you everything you need to know about this guy. He says, bruh, you know what it is with me and you. I save you the entire season on Monday Night Football. I urge people to let you be you. No matter how corny, how bad a teammate you were, I had your back. What did you do? Invite someone on your show you know I don't fool with to ask questions about me. And then hit me weeks later to tell me you're going to challenge one of my takes. You're a phony, bro. One of the worst teammates I ever had, both on the field and in TV. You got to do what you got to do. I didn't attack your wife. I spoke on what you do on social media and TV. Like I said, I met your wife and she seemed like a lovely lady that was worth more than the color of her skin. You be good, bruh. Man, but Ryan Clark, man, he's always race hustling, man. Remember, what was it, back in January? He came under fire for some things he actually said about Trump. I don't have that clip pulled up exactly. But then he decided, you know what? I must really, really go out there and attack Trump. And it was pretty disgusting. It really, really was. But anyway, the comment section, man, he is getting clowned here, man. He's getting destroyed. The quartering, by your own rule, I better never hear you speak on a white woman. Clown. Next one here. MLK Jr. would like RG3 more than Ryan Clark. Clark is a race-baiting phony. RG3 stands on business and has receipts instead of feelings. Another one here. Ryan Clark comes off as a racist hoe. I believe they meant off instead of right there. Cartier family, you need to stop trying to be a social justice warrior and just stick to sports takes, bruh. Yeah. Another one here. You attacked his wife. Don't play games with other men's wives. Yeah, because the only reason why he even brought up RG3's wife is simply because she's white. And therefore, his opinion, I guess, is invalid because he's married to a white woman. And you know what? Black women really should be furious with what Ryan Clark said, because he was making it seem like black women are just so oppressed. Black women can't do anything in this country. Yeah, that's basically what he was saying right there. That is what he was saying. But gonna leave right there, guys. That's just my thoughts on this. What do you guys think of this? Black and white sports fans, let us know what you think about all this in the comments. Make sure to subscribe to the channel, and we'll catch you next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.